Oh yeah. Let me turn on. Maybe let's gonna start all of these with the oh yeah. Turns music. Uh, uh, we'll do. Who will I do for this start? We'll do Nico Patty. Yeah, Nico Patty sounds good. Yeah, this we're doing unthemed because I can't get the main thing I wanted to do for the next time I did a Friday one was try to get Olmi on for it. But he low key isn't able to do things for a while. So I can't like call up Olmi for that. Which kinda stinks. So we're doing unthemed Friday where we just do stuff. Current goal is to get better at Yank Grappler since I lost like all of my Yank Grappler skill when Swing came out. Ah, that felt so clean. Nostalgia, stop eating like exorb I don't know what the word for it is. Large amounts of butter. Also, are Windows fixed? I don't know if Windows like make sounds. Maybe it's like an audio issue for me. Like, you assume it's ambience, but it's not ambience. I can't figure out what the volume setting for fans is. Way too loud. Lower ambience, lower game, and lower wind. So it's prime grappler and footsteps. Dude, Reborn has like a large amount of strange glitches. It's always fun messing with them. I think I'm low-key like partially cooking with the yank movement. A grappler. Wait, lets you place. What do you mean place your grappler rope and swing onto? Nostalgia, lock it and hop on Reborn. Weenish movement. My phone's having notifications, so I think someone's probably like messaging me on Roblox. Oh, let's check. No, just a generic phone number. Yeah, no, I'm not looking. I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that. I'm just gonna game. They're probably trying to get like insurance or something. Oh. Oh, I made an alternate version of my current fit in case they ever remove my head. Because the fit only looks good with like the weird head I have. What? Dude, I've never done like CS2 prop hunt, or I've never played much prop hunt. I've played blocks hunt, if you want to consider that the same thing. Dude, I don't think it's like being consistent. Because like Nebula, Velatrin, that guy, he uploads. He uploads really consistently. It's just that I do streams. And like the streams I guess feel like more to most people. Probably like an actual like timeline of changing watching my skill level change as the streams have like gone on. 'Cause I remember doing a stream a long while back where I was literally learning how to after boost Gumpy. Like learning after boost Gumpy until my mom stopped making tacos. Oh my god, Seth, I love this artist. My top 10 artist of all time, my goat. Toto Loki is though. Like Toto is the goat. Hold up. Wait. Carl I totally see your name here. I see nostalgia there. Are you Michael? Michael's there. I know you're not Gab. Wait, you are. Oh. Why did you hit the climb animation for the pipe there? I see nostalgia there. What's nostalgia doing? Nostalgia. Dude, I saw you entered like the pipe animation for a split second there. And then after entering the pipe animation for a split moment, you actually that was just it. Dude, wow, that was a really quick wall bounce flick I did there. I always mess up on like the complete inverse ones where I flick the complete opposite direction. I need to start using after boosts whenever I hit slide pogos. Like, I feel like I'd go so much faster if I actually did that. Okay, let's like break the mold of every single free runner ever, and let's enter let's enter a stack. Dude, I swear it's insane because every person who free runs on Reborn has like a vendetta against any district that isn't like the southern edge of Durwick, and then dang, I want to pogo on that. The southern edge of Durwick, and then the downtown in general. if you aren't in one of those 2 districts, they like quit their run, or basically try to find a way to path back into downtown. I gotta get better at friending people mid-run. Like, yeah, sure, they're the best places to free run, but I mean, like, the hate I've seen on Stack is insane. Because, dude, there was a guy, I forgot who, but he was, like, complaining about how, Stack was too vertical. And it made, not Stack, Fragment. Fragment was too vertical, so they disliked Fragment because of that. And they had, like, a vendetta wanting, old Fragment back in the game. Exclusively because, old Fragment was, like, basically just flat all the way across. There was no ups and downs, it was just tall buildings that was flat. It looks so boring. Dang it. Dude, I'm saying goated things, trust. I have no clue who this is, but we're joining their party. Yeah, old Fragment was not good. Old Fragment was very boring. They'd had a whole vendetta against current game Fragment. And the Fragment we actually got in base game, and not modded Fragment. Yeah, old Fragment was literally just flat as hell. There was nothing cool about it, nothing interesting. Dude, I feel bad because I gotta purge my friends list eventually because of how many people I keep friending. Look, I friended so many people on Roblox, I actually gotta start purging soon. Because I can't even play games with my, like, with my friends from school. Because I will occasionally just have somebody join me. And it's... yeah, not the best. My Chromebook, I'm not putting time in to actually jailbreak my Chromebook to play Reborn on it. Who knows? My school still hasn't tried asking back for some Chromebooks they gave me back during COVID. So if I need to, I can like pull out my old Chromebook from COVID that hardly runs Google, and try to get Roblox on that and play Reborn on it. Dude, I love the Durwick edge of Stack. Like, genuinely, these buildings have such cool like designs and architecture. Oh, quarter sincere. The war continues on. Gaming isn't more important than education. I'm like hardly reading chat because I actually have a pretty good combo right now. Gaming isn't more important than education. But education should take a note from certain games and actually think of cool ways to teach their lessons. Today might actually be the day my combo gets off of 670,000. Because I really don't need that number being my combo. I don't know how the radiuses work for like what zones I should be entering when I'm comboing. Oh, that counted. Okay. We go back this way. Yeah, my current highest combo is like 670,000, and I'm not even joking. Dang it. What was that? 374,000. What is envy on? Also, Bricks, no I didn't. I just have my joins disabled. I have them disabled most of the time. Let me quickly turn them on. Dude, I wish I could quick toggle my settings to quick enable being able to have people join me. Corderson, I have a question. Like, where did the Carlson like conflict come from? Because you don't play Reborn, you're saying. So does bro just watch to see like movement happen and that's it, or like? Carter is Loki here just to support trust. Or Loki the goat. Actually, no, they're just here to watch and to hate on Carlson and no in-betweens. It's just those two specific things. Is that image still here? It is. Or is it? Sure, this would be the image of like one of the pizzas back here. Or was it moved? I don't know where it was. I know there's a pumpkin near it. I don't know where it went. We'll find it later. I think I hear envy. Yeah, I think I hear envy. Crimson, the theme is not Helldivers. I'll stream Helldivers eventually. It's Friday. That means Reborn. Oh yes. Yank Grappler. I'm playing Yank Grappler right now, trust. Oh. Crafter, the next theme stream is whenever Olmi is available for the next Friday thing. I'm pretty sure you know you should probably know what it is. God, that launch was insane. Yeah, that. Dude, it's gonna be great. Ow, my legs. My legs hurt, man. I hit the concrete. I didn't make it. Dude, honestly, the stream with Olmi is gonna be really fun. That, and I want to record a video on Cornerstone Arcade with him. I think both of those would be pretty fun. Oh yeah, window. Oh. I hit that window and then I collided with the concrete. Also, I gotta do another competition for more ads. Because Neon Bold literally is just a bunch of spam, this ad here. And nothing cool. It's literally just the stereotypical placeholder ad. Yo, Envy is actually just hunting me.
Now I go. Goodbye. Yeah.
I don't use mag often. I did I've done 2 streams with mag, and the one stream where I actually truly used mag rail, halfway through turned into me clipping out of bounds with doing 2. So it's basically just actually hunting me down, just making noises. All the streams I do are just with the 2 grapplers. I don't know how I lived that. That was perfect landing. I can hear Envy just making noises whenever I get to a spot.
I have a question. Are you really straight? Are you straight?
Yes. Why are you asking this, bro? What? What?
No.
Okay, maybe I'll go. Maybe we just maybe we just go. Maybe we low-key just go. I don't know, man. I have so many pings. Oh god. I have so many pings. Just let me check my pings. Well, I got sent raw butter. I'm getting pinged on that. Apparently I got pinged for something. What's that about? Dog, they're using the shipping bot in a server I'm in, and I got an 100% with someone.
Come here.
Using that stupid bot where you ship people. I got an 100%. I got an 100% with someone. I gotta pull this up. Okay, I had to update that. Oh, hey, COD. Dude, COD, I love that like you originally joined for like the Minecraft stream I did that one time. And you've just been like a visitor here. It's been awesome. You're like Gonzo where you just like pop into existence and it's really cool to see you pop in. I should probably friend Gonzo eventually. Instead of just like leaving him up to RNG. Okay, there's this question. Let's see what the question is actually. What's the question?
Oh, I have a question. Are you mentally healthy?
No. Next question. Rapid fire, let's go.
Are you... Oh, hello. Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Come here.
Using the outline running away. I had to type on the on one of the things. Okay. Lion, why are you asking like what that was? This is just reborn. This is just what happens. You have those who play the game, and then you have those who screw with those who plays the game. There's no in between. I wish you could sit in these. If you could sit in those, that'd be really cool. We're not crazy. We're unpredictable. It's like big difference. No, I mean like Reborn used to go like 8 months at a time without updates. We're actually getting some pretty decent update timings now. Like, dude, within the span of a what was it? Since October, we've had like 4 major updates. Or not really 3. Actually, yeah, 4 major updates, but one of them was just a addition to a stack. But we had like the big Halloween thing. We had, yeah, big Halloween thing. We had stack release and gear skins. We had, I guess that's only 3, yeah. But still, that's 3 updates since October. That's really good in terms of Reborn's scheduling. Within the span of 6 months, we've gotten 3 updates. It used to be 8 months and then maybe an update. Like, everyone complained. I've been seeing a lot of complaints about Sonderland being in charge of things. Sonderland's cooking. We're getting updates. People are complaining that we aren't getting, you know, well, people are complaining that we aren't getting, like, very specific things or, like, hate the things that Sonderland's been adding. But at the same time, we get updates. All the complaints about them I've seen with, like, changing very minor things in the suggestions channel, I really don't think it's that bad. Especially considering that we actually get things now in the first place. I'd rather have that blue pipe right down here that slightly floats just enough that you slide beneath it so you can't coil off of it be part of an actual update instead of just, like, you know, not having an update. That was an actual suggestion I saw, by the way. Dude, quick build, honestly, I have no clue when quick build will be. I don't trust their word. I've learned just not trusting their word on things that they say will happen. Saying is not showing. It's like what movie critics want. They want showing, not saying. The whole quick belt, they said several times that, yeah, we'll add quick belt. The main thing I'm seeing, though, is that we're probably not going to get quick belt for a bit. At least not until, like, after beta. At most, we have a gear model, but that's the only news we've had about quick belt since then. A quick reset button would be nice. I don't think they're adding one, though. Lived that with a wall kick. I think the current ability count is nice. We don't need any more abilities. Oh yeah, recipe list would be nice. I would like that. Closest thing we've ever had to a recipe list is Connor straight up telling you roughly what you needed, but not where it was. I think that was fine, especially since this is mostly an exploration game. So, you know, actually looking for the parts makes sense. Because, like, this is an open world movement exploration game. I feel like having to look for things like that is just fair. But things like figuring out crafting recipes, I feel like there should be some sort of guide. The in-game net should have an option to show gear recipes. Especially, the only gear recipe that shouldn't be shown within the net is Spring Hook. The Spring Hook is an original creation by Connor. That's the goal, yeah. I don't think game modes are likely. If you want to play hide and seek, get a bunch of people together, and play hide and seek like that. Dang, I was a little short from that wall run. Best gear in game is going to be swing 3. Unless we're gonna add like some sort of gear that we haven't heard any news about, that's like gonna be extremely busted as a Reborn original. It's definitely gonna be Swing 3. Swing 3 is gonna be beta. I swear though, beta is definitely gonna be beta is gonna be soon. Because with all the optimization stuff they're doing currently, I would not be surprised if beta was like, you know, if beta is like. They said Skyarc will be done in beta, but I feel like, I don't know, they're doing optimizations that were supposed to be done and completed for beta. So if they're doing optimizations that were like, you know, for beta right now, next update's either probably beta, or like we're not getting an update for a while as they add optimization and then build Skyarc, or we're just like not getting Skyarc beta. Which is actually, it feels pretty likely to me. I feel like instead of finding the recipe somewhere, having the runner's codex tell you how to make it, I feel like makes a lot of sense. Like a new player joining the game, and like change Julian's introduction to mention checking out the net on your runner phone and how it'll it's a guide to lots of things inside the lots of things throughout Verna or something like that. It makes it so that way new players know it makes it so new players know like put abilities in there, explain where to get the abilities, but explain it like in not the most like open way so they actually still have to look. And then explain certain texts in there like Wumpy. And then not only does that support the new player experience, but you know, it makes sense in game for it being there. It also means we can finally have an in-game recipe book. My longest chain is 8,384. I think mine's a little higher than yours. What? I'm not playing that. I honestly don't want it to be things you can collect on the map. I want Runner's Codex to have more things. If they make the Runner's Codex have... Let me pull it up. Where is the net? They low-key are like hiding the net. What was the keybind for it? Why? Codex, yes. Like, locations. Verna and downtown. That's it. They have all this stuff. I would love if the net had like had more things actually there. So like instead of just movement or locations, like it's an information for free runners. It's information. It would be really awesome if like there was an A or G or something that required you to go to certain websites, and then not only that, but have locations actually have stuff in it. Have an actual page inside the Runner's Codex for gear recipes. Not only would it be cool, but, you know, it fits the world. The only thing that shouldn't be in the Runner's Codex for a recipe is Spring Hook. There should be a forum blog thing inside of the Runner's Codex And then inside the Runner's Codex blog forum thing, they could like mention talks about an inventor on the northern side of Durwick who's working on a new glove gear slot, whatever it is. Not even just like recreate the wiki, but just like have the wiki for the game, I guess. Like kind of like what you said, but make it make sense world-wise. Give it reasoning to exist. I think the net could be a really cool thing. And it definitely helps with the new player experience. You won't need giant arrows or like a long tutorial telling you where to get your abilities at. You could just look at the net. Just look at the net and figure out where abilities are and how to get them. What do you mean without grounding? Oh, without touching the floor. I'm gonna be honest, you always touch the floor when you use gears. For Yank Grappler, you just wanna, for speed with Yank Grappler, you just wanna grapple dash. Grapple dash is probably the best thing for grappling. At least in my opinion. There's definitely better things you can do. Grappler dash is just what I use. What'd you find, Carlson? Dude, my spring break is next week. It's gonna be so peak. What do you mean time my flicks properly? Like that? I just I don't know the time I do for it. It's just natural to me. Let me think. Let me see how I do this. Yeah, I just wall bounce in the same second I start the wall bounce, I flick my camera in the opposite direction. Then if I want to, I can wall bounce in one thing I'm struggling with is you know, wall bouncing while facing the direction. Yeah, but grapple dash, by the way, grapple dash is literally just grapple upwards ahead of you and farther away, and then wall run, and you just gain speed. The reason why I used to use Drifter Glove with Yank 2 so much was the fact that all of the movements I do were entirely based on having absurdly long wall runs. Ow. Oh my wait. Wait, Carlson, is that who Corderson's been? Seriously? I'm screenshotting that. Oh my god. Wait, so your greatest op was just your roommate? I can't. My god. That is awesome. Oh my god. I feel like if it was on the TV, I feel like was it the TV? If it was on like the TV, you probably would have heard it, but considering they type, they're probably like mobile. The real question is, how much do you watch my streams for it to get to the point that they recognize like who you watch to that extreme? Like, I find that the most absurd thing, to be honest. That does explain why they said they never played Reborn and how they got to the streams. Dude, this is probably the coolest thing I've ever heard happen on stream. Oh my god. Wait, Carlson, this means that if you really want to claim the title of the original, you could just, like, walk over a room away and, like, duel it out right now. You guys could have an actual fight to the death. Oh, I'm out of swings. He heard what I was saying and is now, like, scared for his life. You never want to be on the internet, kids, or else your roommate will turn into your worst enemy. All of them. If I didn't have all the platinums in the game, it would feel weird. Like, I'm a guy whose entire channel's existence revolves on Parkour Reborn. But then if I, like, didn't have plats on everything, that's just weird. Like, I'm basically pretending to be a Reborn player at that point. If I'm, like, not up to date with the game and don't have every plat. Of course, though, I don't know any, like, fancy text, so I guess I'm still only partially one. Which one was Riser? Yeah, I got... Dude, I have... Apollo plat doesn't matter anymore. 600 attempts on this. I didn't play the game when... Well, I didn't play the game actively when Apollo existed as a time trial. I definitely owned it when it was a time trial. I just don't think I actually ran it. I'm happy they kind of reset the level like that. Yeah, COD. Oh. Ow. Hold up, Pia. Let me see what you found. Watching. Dude, I have the most time trial I have attempts on, I think, is Vestibule. It was the first time trial I actually got a rank above gold on. You're just gonna rubber band? Or... Oh, wait, did people find a way to actually... I think I know what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. It's definitely a glitch. Dude, Carlson, is it like that deep? I want to see if Play can get this. Or you just... That's just rubber banding. What was that? Was that it, or was that just like... There's like so many glitches that involve just grappling up. It's so weird. I low-key can't see your messages, Pie 8. Oh wait, does it confirmed work with a swing? Or with a drop kick? I never really used drop kick while doing that. I always knew it was an option. I just never really did it. Yo, Harper. Look, they call me Big Wig like Paul Wig. Actually, how much? Actually, no, I'm not selling to you. I'm going to Connor. Connor's my goat. Oh yeah. You gonna let me buy a They were that expensive? I thought they were like 150. Let me see this. Okay, so Carterson. That's probably a bit too much. For the bit though, it'd be hilarious. Because there's like a whole army just attacking Carlson. Also, Carter, now I'm wondering something. How much do they end up watching my streams? That it's to the point that, like, you made an entire alt account. Well, you made an entire account just to screw with them while they're commenting on my stuff. Carter, please answer that. Please, I'm begging you. I need to know. Oh. I'm hoping Carter is like typing out the Lord right now. Because I need to understand, how do you... To what extent are you watching my stuff to find out? Seriously? That's actually... I find that so cool, but so creepy at the same time. Oh my god, that is... Dude, this has like been the biggest Lord dump I've ever heard. Well, you did the right thing. This is like a really... This is like a really stupid thing you did. It's a really cool idea. Oh my god. Is there more interior down there? I don't think there's always... Was that always there? I don't know if that was always there. Let's go to Rorb. I'm gonna go to Rorb. Oh. That was probably the best choice. Also, Rorb. Rorb. What does this say? That's just a blue screen. Oh yeah. I wonder if you fell like that and then swung on something with swing 2. I wonder if you could brug out the game with that. Wait, did you not own a phone before this, and did you buy one exclusive? I never really thought like heavily about like the real life things that go on behind like the people who have like bits that I always comment on with my stuff. Like Flamingo, he was always commenting, talking about how great it was that I was using the brown color theme, and then I swapped off of brown, and it was just like basically hatred. Why is song is copyright? Why do I still have that? I will get struck. Zeus himself will strike me down if I play that. I'm gonna optimize my game. How can I optimize this more? Lemon mode. Like, I know that I always saw Carlson, though, like, typing on all of my stuff, even if it was a community post. I just thought they had, like... At a point, I thought, like, they just decided that it would just be a funny thing to do, so they just checked occasionally. I didn't think they'd, like, check actively and constantly. Wall bouncing twice... Wall bouncing on twice on the same wall is due to gaps. Let me actually give an example. A good example of gaps is here in the Umbral time travel route. You know, you go along here, you run along this whole thing, yada yada. Yeah. Yada yada, though. You travel across this whole thing. You end up over here. And during, like, one of the final parts of the thing, you know, you gotta wall climb. You gotta wall climb up this wall. There's, right there, though, there is a gap. That is 2 different Roblox parts. If you coil, because it's considered 2 different parts, because how weird Roblox's hitboxes are, no matter what you use to make your hitboxes in your games work, you can clip in between them just slightly. And because you can clip in between them, you get all your movement back. Of course, coiling makes it a lot easier, but you can do it with just like, with just a wall climb into it sometimes, if you're lucky enough. Oh, there's another one here. Yeah, this is 2 different parts on Roblox. So if you coil in between them, your hitbox clips into it, so you get all your wall climbs back. Roblox has the same issue with just any game in R6 and R15. You can just like do a side flick, do like side flicks like that while jumping against the wall, and if you just time them correctly with little spaces in the wall, you can wall hop up flat walls. And there's enough part separations in between stuff. There's not really a way to fix wall hopping aside from having a smooth shift lock. But Reborn can't even fix that issue themselves, because coil slightly moves your hitbox forward, which means you can just go through stuff. Yeah, like right here. This is multiple wall parts. At the edge here, I can just coil. Get a good example. I can coil right here, and it gives me it. I can coil right beneath the fence, and it'll give me my movement back. Because, you know, there's a small gap there. You can actually see me, I'm literally, partially wumpying off of those gaps right now. But yeah, that's just how that works. It's a weird gimmick with Roblox. It's pretty neat. It's also why, like, on things like this, there's clearly a block separation, so you can coil here and just get your movement back. So you can just bounce up that twice if you need to. Cool thing to know about, but it's only useful in situations and places you know it's at. Sure, send me one on Roblox. Also, nostalgia. They probably didn't say anything just because it's really, really funny to, like, not tell them anything and just stalk like that. I'm being WS'd. I'm being attacked. This is like probably the coolest lore I've heard on stream. The only other fancy lore I know is lore from a cruise I went on when we were like very convinced we accidentally stranded someone on an island. That was pretty awesome. Carterson, thank you for all of the really, really stupidly funny moments from just you and Carlson being enemies. I should low-key upload a few YouTube shorts and link it to the JJS Hanami video so that way it performs better. I'm thinking about that. Oh, my brother sucks at this game. You're telling me Carl's name is not Carl? Oh, yeah, I have a brother. He low-key sucks at Reborn though. He plays JJS with me. If you ever see like a white and orange person in any of my videos, like white hoodie, orange beanie, with black hair, that's him. He's always wearing that or a variation of that. And yeah, he's just in a lot of my JJS and if you look at any of my old Heroes Battleground shorts, I always end up like chasing him with a chainsaw at the end of most of them. His fit has actually been weirdly consistent. His outfit used to be like less consistent than mine. Now mine's just same character with different hairs every week. Carter, don't. The one rule of the internet is that we don't dox unless you're no longer using the thing, in which case it's perfectly fine to dox. Oh god. That was a good launch. Chain of 28 though, but a great launch. See ya, Carl. See ya, Carter. I gotta put this in my in the server I'm in. This is actually awesome. I'm still trying to like wrap my head around everything that just happened. So Carter is Kaboom. Go back. Oh, my Roblox is not responding. Oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Like at all. Hmm. Is it? Oh, no, it's back. Okay. Nice. Oh, even my UI isn't loading. What happened to my UI? What happened to my models? Okay, thank God nothing's there. Reborn loaded. Infinite ammo glitch. Disconnect your Wi-Fi. I honestly would do like this Friday stream for 4 hours. But the thing is, then I'd finish at 7. And I low-key want to play things other than Reborn. But Friday streams are Reborn streams, so... Oh, this is Parkour Reborn. I love this thing. Inverse Wumpy was the one where like you wall bounce, right? I think Inverse Wumpy was the one where you do the wall bounce. This is Parkour Reborn. I pull out Swing Grappler and make show this Michael guy a true magic trick. And start swinging like Spider-Man on all these walls. What do you mean boost your Wumpy with Yank? Because I know, like... Do you mean, like, Gumpy? Or, like, what do you mean? You can't really boost just like an actual Wumpy using Yank. There's Gumpy. All I can really think about is Gumpy. But like the type of Gumpy I do is just the normal one, but I do the little mag rail camera flick thing occasionally sometimes, and it works, and it sends me farther. Flight sim will be when Stack's Challenge Hour comes out. We do flight sim. Where did I start this combo at? I don't know where I started this current combo at, but I could definitely grind to start trying to like get it up to 1 million since I'm already at 250. Yeah, I'm already at almost 300k, so I could definitely get to 1 mil if I don't die in these districts. The 1 million combo is my current goal for Reborn. That in 1,000 hours. I'm gonna quickly lower game quality so I have better performance. I'm not gonna open up stream chat to say yes in chat. I'm getting close to that 1 million combo, dude. Oh, that's just slide. The normal slide you do when you hold shift is called power slide. There's like, surprisingly, people don't know that that's the slide under thing slide is just power. It's just actual slide, and that normal shift is just power slide. Dude, what song is this? Is randomize actually killing me and pulling songs that are outside of my playlist? Dude, 600k, I can actually, I'm almost there to purging the terrible score. Wait, there it is. Dude, next time I get to a point that counts as a zone, I beat the score. After that, I'll only have one other score to watch out for, and that's going to be 760,000. Oh, I thought I almost died there. 714,000. Fun fact. Sure. Not realizing all I gotta do to complete out the Durick portion of the run to bring up the combo more is just go through these west outer stuff, which actually is not too bad. This stuff actually is like surprisingly not too bad to go through. Dude, 800k, we're actually almost there. What is over there? I don't like how big of a gap that is. I'm gonna go and quickly run through downtown to finish this out. I'm gonna probably have to read so much things in chat once this once I actually get to a million. Actually, no, I went through here earlier. I can't get any more combo on this edge of downtown. I gotta go to the fragment edge. $1 million! 1 million combo! $1 million! That is actually awesome. See how high we can get this now. Probably Durwick. Durwick and Stack are still definitely my favorites. Stack with how cluttered it feels. Durwick just for the sci-fi feeling of it, and the fact my graffiti is in there. In the best section being the far out section no one ever goes to. Dude, nice. Durwick definitely needs a better title card. There's not much else to it. Durwick is this really cool sci-fi district, and you're giving it a really bland title card. I can actually consider myself good at the game now. I got a million combo though. I'm not even like doing anything for the sake of getting combo up anymore. I'm just exploring to explore. This is awesome. Actually, I can finish. There's still places in Stack I've been to. I'll go to those real quick. I can barely gronkler. I know grapple dash and where to grapple to gain speed. There it is. Dang. Let's see. 1.2 1,216,000. That is insane. Yeah, I only do that like a few more million times and I'll get to level 200. Only a little bit of grinding left, guys, for level 200. I'm probably gonna reach 1,000 hours before I even get to I'll reach 1,000 hours in game before I even get to level what was it? I don't know. I'm gonna get to really, really high levels before I even get to that. Well, really high hours, probably 1,000 hours before I get level 200. Cause I don't play for high combos. Oh, now do it with a flight sim control. No. I'm not getting that. The current world record for a combo is 3 million. Oh yeah, level ups now. Because once you get to like level 100, you need like 3 million XP per level, or 2 million XP per level. Oh yeah, I'll be cooking. I mean, it doesn't really matter much to me what my level is. I'm above level 100, and that's what I find cool. And dude, the free-to-players are locking in. I have huge respect for that. Why do people not realize what I mean by the current like max that we know of in world record is 3 million? I can't get a 100 million combo, dude. The only reborn goal left is 1,000 hours, and then I'll be goal free. I'm at 632 hours. When I got CC, I was at like 400 hours when I got CC. When I started making videos, I was at like 300 hours. Low-key, don't know what I'm gonna have when I reach 1,000 hours, but hopefully I have like something cool's happen YouTube wise when I reach 1,000. Dude, these stack free ones are hitting so hard. Oh, I love these. There's no skill requirement for CC actually. It's just that most people who actively make stuff on the game to the point they get CC are pretty skilled at the game because they actively play it as one of their main games. Like for me, my favorite game of all time, my second favorite game of all time is Parkour Reborn. First favorite's Midnight Horrors. I don't play it as much now because lack of updates. But Reborn is still one of my favorite games. Yeah, like, Sketch is a good example. Sketch has CC on Reborn. And sure, yeah, they aren't... Sure, yeah, they don't upload Reborn, like, at all. Because they only do updates. And we haven't gotten an update apparently big enough for them to make a video on, despite Stack releasing. Dude, too many people only like downtown. Lock in and free run everywhere. Like, all of these districts are awesome. You guys just need to go in and start free running them. Oh, that's the thing. Everyone free runs downtown. There's nothing cool about free running downtown. Ow. Like, if literally everyone free runs downtown, I don't think there's not many things I find cool about free running in it. Like, if I only free ran inside of downtown, then, like, what's the point of, like, doing one specific thing? Or, like, what's a good example? I don't know. What's the point of, look, free run compilations, for example, or free run clips? What's the point of, you know, having a cool, downtown free run compilation if all everyone does is free run in downtown? Plus, it also means that, like, you know, when they change other districts in the future, I'll actually know what the changes are because I know the districts well enough, and I know things outside of, you know, this is downtown and this is downtown. This is where Crystal is. This is where Solar is because this is downtown, downtown. I'm gonna go this way. I'll go towards Umbral, I think. Whatever the painful was over here was. It's painful, that's all I know. Stack needs no changes aside from a few parts needing to have collision disabled. Stack is perfect. Downtown just isn't too cool. Oh no, I'd free run in downtown if they actually let me turn on snow. Oh yeah, guys, check me out. I'm umbraling it. Okay, let's stop doing umbral now. Stack has a lot of personality. Oh my god, level 137. This means we end stream. What time? Yeah, we've been doing this for an hour and 30 minutes. I might actually just end soon. Downtown is overrated. All people talk about is downtown. You can't go into any like slightly competitive. You can't go to a slightly competitive person who plays Reborn and ask what their favorite district is, because they're gonna say downtown. Because they don't base it off of aesthetics. They base it entirely off of, you know, what they think is just the best of free running. It's generic. Downtown is very generic, and it's also just too easy to free run in. Downtown, well, Stack, for example. Stack has some really cool spots you can hit some free run clips in. You just, you know, need to actually play Stack. But no one plays Stack because they're all in downtown. Like, even I'm not immune to that. Just free running in downtown is just too easy. To the point that sometimes in streams, I just won't go to other districts because I enjoy, you know, I've been enjoying how simple it is to free run inside of downtown. Yes, dude. We need Up City. We need Up City, and then we need a third parkour game called Parkourreborn. Because honestly, I don't think we have enough representation from, you know, unborn people. Yeah. That definitely means something. Dude, I wish we could turn on snow. I'm gonna head to my graffiti and probably stream. Oh yeah, graffiti. Dude, I love this thing so much. Let this increase quality. And then set this to 18.2. And then turn up graphics. I guess 20.2 looks best with it. Oh yeah. This truly was our Parkour Reborn. Yeah, but this is where we're ending though. Dude, 1 million combo is actually insane though. Yeah, dude, right here, I record all of my shots here, even if it's just audio and dialogue. I exclusively join Reborn and then record my audio right here. To where I get all of my background audio for videos at. I need a lower quality here. Whenever I like start a video, I'm always starting it at this spot right here, because this is just my spot. And then when I when my graffiti was finished, when Toto finished making my graffiti, my goat Toto, when he finished making it, we told Highlander to put it here. Because the main reason why I recorded shots on here, number one, was that in the city full of blue lights, this place was filled with white lights, and I really liked that. Then also the fact that there was a giant open hole here for graffiti. And that if I ever got CC, there'd be a perfect spot for graffiti. And now my graffiti's here. It's great. Yeah, this is where I'm ending though.